how to dress like a pro, even if you suck at it. Like, I'm not that great at it, trust me. But one of the 14-day challenges is to discuss something that we know absolutely nothing about. And honestly, I know nothing about dressing like a pro. But I found a pretty cool website that I believe that all guys can take a look at that. Take a look at it because most guys are not very good at dressing like a pro. But it's something that most guys really do desire. Actually, they really do want to dress well. Many of them just don't have the skill set or the um, knowledge to make that happen. So I found a website called theessentialman.com. It's a beginner's guide, and I think it's pretty cool. Uh, so if you're joining the call, say hi, and I'll be sure to say hi back. If I don't say hi back right now, I'll certainly say hi later in the call or right after the call. And I look forward to sharing this with you because it's gonna be a fun topic. It's gonna be a blast, and it's out of my comfort zone because I don't really know anything about this, but I want to share it anyway because it's a something that I've been working on to learn, but also to be able to share it with you will help me to remember as well what I am sharing with you. So, so one of the things that this talks about is, so I'll just give you three of the tips, and there's a lot more, but I'll just give you three tips that I've come across that I find a good starter for most of you guys who need help with dressing, and I'll even give you a bonus tip at the end. So, uh, so let's get started here. So what are some of the amazing tips that comes with all of this? Well, we have to realize that dressing well is certainly a skill. That's true with me. I'm not skilled at it. However, I've been getting better at it, not because of what I know, but because of what other people know. So I've been willing to take expert advice from others. I've been willing to be humbled enough to listen to others have to say and to take into account what they suggest. Because especially if you're in a business or if you're going to school or whatever it is, you want to look nice, right? Even guys want to look nice. Not guys look at the ladies and they see they dress very well, and it's very attractive to the guys, and because you dress well. And when it comes to guys want to dress well as well. They don't want to look like the slobs or the unkempt type people. That can happen. So we have to realize that it's definitely a skill set, and the things that we could do is that begin to take advice from other people, like whether it's online. We see some people who dress really well. We want to figure out how they dress, so we can follow their tips. We can we can study more of what works together. With the right kind of colors, such as the bright colors versus the darker colors, that kind of thing. Uh, we have to be able to, number two, develop an eye for identifying the style that you like. Um, it's not a good thing to be out of your style, who you are as a person, because you know if you are a person who likes the classic look, you should stick with the classic look. You should not go with a more modern type look because that's really going to hurt you. It's not who you are. You're being someone who you are not. For me, I don't find myself to be uh, a super modern kind of person, although I'm sort of in between. So I like the classic look, but at the same time, I like the newer look as well. And so that's very very helpful there. And so we have to begin to really figure out who we are and our style. And one of the tips that I've gained from this is that we have to be willing to start at the classic look first, and then and once we start with the class and we get everything fitted right, and we get the everything that is we look good, then we're able to begin to up our style and make it more of our own. And the last tip I would give is that, and it's something that I've learned in the past also, is that you should pull whenever you dress. This, and my wife is famous for this because she does it to me all the time. Is that you pull a size that's a little bit less. I mean, it's probably more fitted to you. A size that's a little bit bigger, and a size that maybe uh, a slimmer fit or a more regular fit, that kind of thing. So you're pulling 3 different styles of the same type of shirt, and then you sorting and fitting it to see which one looks the best on you. So those are certainly tips that you can go with. But it's really about finding the right tip. That's about 90% of your style problems comes from that. It's finding the right kind of uh, fit, because if it's too baggy, it looks sloppy. If it's too tight, then it doesn't look very, very good. Sorry, I got a cold also, so if you see my nose runny or my eyes getting kind of red or whatever, or I'm about to sneeze, that's why. So also why the call will be so long this evening, because of that as well. And so, these are just some of the tips that you have going into this. But let me tell you something, guys. If your wife dresses well, and she's definitely a pro at dressing well, listen to her advice and allow her to help her to dress you so that you can look good. And that's one of the biggest things I've learned in my time as being married. My wife dresses really, really well, and so if she dresses well, then I know that I can count on her to help me with the right kind of styles that I need to dress well. So it makes me happy to be able to do that, and I'm humble enough to take that advice, and I hope that you are too. And by the way, if you like what you heard, you can share it and comment below. And oh, by the way, I have like 10 to 15 other, or I got 10 other tips that I can share with you, that if you can just message me, and I will definitely share this with you. So thanks for being on the call, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday, and it's gonna be a great day. Okay, take care.